and welcome back to Praggers Gaming. I'm Gamer Praggers and this is Wasteland 2, and in the last episode we started to meet the good people. Started to meet the people of Rodia, and things aren't going well here. They've been overtaken by a mercenary gang who are making a lot of tequila. Now we are still meeting people.
Do not listen to Dugan. Do not let feet turn you into a slave. The future evening will never happen. Dugan wants to enslave you. I want to save humanity. In my future, humans will be perfect beings, immortal, invulnerable gods. Dugan's future, humanity, fuel from his words. Bring him no offering. Worship not at his altar. He is a false god. And I, Messiah, shall cast him down.
This guy keeps sipping from a flask he keeps in his jacket. No entry without orders from Lieutenant Dangler. Sorry. But we have orders from Lieutenant Dangler. Oh, we'll go on in then.
Whoa. It smells like hobo pee in here.
Huge, fiercely bearded, and dressed head to toe in studded leather, except for the jaunty Greek fisherman's cap perched on his shaven head. His leather jerk looks like the villain in an old-fashioned cartoon. He's got one thing going for him, at least. He's the only jerk in the building who isn't completely shit-faced.
Halt! Who goes there? You're not allowed in here. Dangler's orders. Leave immediately.
Sorry, the Rangers are looking to buy a few barrels of tequila for our HQ. This isn't the right place.
You're buyers? Damn. My mistake. Please have a look around, sample some tequila. But for your own safety, don't bother the workers or the guards. And stay in the main room. Everything else is off limits. Thanks.
And how is the tequila?
They tell me it's the finest booze in the LA wetlands, but I wouldn't know. I don't drink. That's why Dangler gave me the job. He needed somebody sober to watch all these dipsos.
If you don't drink booze, what do you drink?
The distillery also bottles distilled water. I drink that. With the heat in here, I have to. I carry a bottle of it at all times. Delicious. Then go.
These bottles are over 100 years old, but it looks like they've been cleaned thoroughly, and new labels have been stuck over the scratched and cloudy plastic. They read, distilled water. Tamzy has received empty water bottle. Okay, north.
Who the fuck are you? I'm busy here.
We're the Desert Rangers. We're here to rescue you.
Rescue me? Who the fuck said I want to be rescued? I run this fucking place. Get the fuck out.
And what exactly are you busy doing?
Quality control. What the fuck does it look like? This place doesn't fucking run without me. I'm the only one who knows the fucking recipe for hard-boiled tequila. I'm the only one who knows what it's supposed to fucking taste like. I'm the fucking key to the whole fucking town.
Your father asked us to save you.
That old loser? Fuck him. I'm not going anywhere. I hope he fucking rots in that cage. He's got no vision for this town. I'm a fucking visionary. I'm gonna run it right.
You should say fuck a lot.
That's because I'm the king of fuck. I fuck like a fucking god.
Jerkette.
Huh? Did you speak, bitch? What the fuck was that?
Nothing, honey. I just sneezed. You're the best love I ever had. Honest.
You better fucking believe it.
What's the recipe?
Ha! You fuckers think I'm telling you? I ain't fucking stupid. The only reason I'm still alive is because I know it and nobody else does. That fucking recipe only exists in two places. In my head and in my safe deposit box in the bank. And nobody's getting either. It's worth too fucking much.
How secure is your safe deposit box?
You think you can fucking trick me, fucker? There is no point. First, you'd have to get into the vault at the bank, and that's impossible. Then you'd have to know the combination to my safe deposit box, and ain't nobody ever finding that fucker.
Isn't Dangler running the town?
He is now, but that's gonna change. I'll be making my move any fucking day now. In fact, how would you fuckers like to get in on the fucking ground floor? How would you like a piece of the biggest fucking pie in the LA wetlands?
What pie would this be?
Are you fucking kidding me? I'm only talking about the biggest fucking booze operation in all the fucking LA wetlands. We already sell to every town around, but my fucking father never made enough to meet demand. Now, we're making enough for everybody. Shit, we'll be able to sell to every town from Anaheim to Bakersfield.
What do you want us to do?
What the fuck do you think? Dangler had the right idea, getting rid of all the other crops and making this town one big tequila plantation. Fuck, if my fucking father would have fucking done that back in the day, we'd already be the richest fucking town in the wetlands. Fuckers. They both gotta go. My father, Dangler, neither of those fuckers have ever taken me seriously. Well, they will now. You take out my dad, Dangler, Biggin, Pat the Axe, and that fucker out front, the Greek, and I'll pay you more fucking scrap than you've ever seen in your pathetic fucking lives. Plus a percentage of all the fucking tequila sales going forward. What do you say?
Say yes.
Fuck yeah. Okay, then just come back here when those fuckers are in the ground, and we'll settle up.
We gotta go.
Yeah, beat it.
What a twit. How did the apple fall so far from the tree?
Alright. Quick save. We need to disarm the trap. And then crack the safe.
That's not honest.
A well-worn notebook with Christopher Ran Grass written on the cover, but otherwise blank. Guess Chris didn't have much to say. Strangely, however, the corners of pages 2, 3, 6 and 9 have been folded over, like he was marking his place, even though nothing is written on them. Huh. Go figure. Okay. So we need to go back this way. And then up this way.
Okay, listen. I know everybody's worried about the sickness that's going around, but please, please don't call it a plague. Bad for morale. Thanks.
Okay.
Copy, Ranger Team Echo. Echo 1. Congratulations, Echo 1.
I didn't mean to do that.
You will have your freedom until your doom comes upon you. Let my fire trip you into eternal torment, Los Angeles. Die free. Please repeat, ma'am. What's the situation again?
And then a pop, and the radio feed is patching. Please repeat, ma'am. What's the
It's
situation?
them, God's militia bastards! They got my son!
Where do they have your son, ma'am?
In the town square. They set up one of their tent shows down there, and they've been preaching and recruiting all day. But now they got my boy, and they say...
Thank you, ma'am. And don't worry. We won't let your son.
Thank you.
Echo 1, this is Roger, Echo 1. Did you copy that transmission? Send 4, sending you the coordinates now. And we need this handled correctly, Echo 1. This is a great chance to get another look at these God's militia creeps and raise our rep at the same time. Don't mess it up. Send it, base out.
Ooh. Okay. Okay, we don't have to do anything with that just yet. Okay. Trapped safe. Okay. Fire axe. Okay, everyone is now over encumbered again.
Why did you even save my life? I can't even...
Okay. Exit point and go west, not down the slope. A sturdy young looking woman with dreadlocks tends to some weeds in a little vegetable patch. She looks annoyed by your presence. Oh.
Very well. Return if you change your mind.
Virgil, my prize bull possum, Satan, has been broken out of his pen again. Gotta find him before he tears somebody up. Do you have any can litter? Huh? What do you want that for? Oh, wait, for radiation, right? Well, I'm afraid we don't get much radiation around here, so we don't hoard it. Dante might have some. He keeps cats to keep the rats away from his agave. You want us to save Satan? Please. He's the biggest, most ordinary possum you ever saw, but he's also the best damn stud in this crater, and worth his weight in gold. I gotta get him back before one of the other farmers gets him, hurt, or guns him down in self-defense. Do you need some help finding him? If you was to find him and herd him back this way, stranger, I'd be much obliged. Might even be able to pay you something for your troubles. You can get him moving by giving him some of these possum snacks. He loves them snacks. But if you harm him or kill him, you and me are gonna have words. I got too much invested in that old possum. Okay.
What was his name again? Viral? Well, it should be.
Okay. So we're gonna head down here. Let's go check out that well that we saw. The crank is attached to a rope which is hooked to a bucket. Drop the bucket in the well and turn the crank, and pretty soon you'll have some water. Tamzy is using an empty water bottle. Tamzy has received dirty water bottle. Okay, has lost empty water bottle. So if we go into Tamzy's, a bottle filled with contaminated water. Okay. 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 Ooh. Use a possum snack.
Look at that magnificent beast.
I am gonna do a quick save.
It's only that big because I've been drinking, right?
No. I can't get up there.
That's a possum?
Yeah, boy. Thank you, strangers. It's good to have the old bastard back. I don't have much, but take this as a reward. Hope old Satan didn't give you too much trouble. Now, what can I do for you? You look like you're new to Rodia. Huh, what do you... Oh. Rodia. Our fair city, the jewel of the LA wetlands. At least it was, till the damn leather jerk showed up. Now it's dying on the vine, and I don't know if it'll ever come back. Who are the leather jerks? Oh, Sam, the mayor brought him in for security after we got attacked by synths. But they've taken over and dangled him from the towers. Wouldn't be so bad if they were just thugs. They'd get drunk, hurt some folks, and move on. But they're smart thugs. They see this here crater as a gold mine, and they're planning to strip it. Strip the crater? We've always set aside a little of our land to grow agave so the mayor can make tequila at his distillery. But that bastard Dangler realized he could make a fortune if all the land was turned to agave. Now we're nothing but field slaves for a booze factory. And since nobody's growing proper food, we're all getting weak and sick besides. What do you think of the synths? A man can do what he wants to his body, replace his whole self if he wants to. I'm not gonna judge. But when you start hurting people or telling people how to live their lives, that's where I draw the line. I don't care what that Matthias says about peace and love on the radio. Those metal madmen killed friends of mine. What do you think is causing the sickness? Don't know if I can blame it on Dangler and the jerks, but I will say this. We weren't getting sick when they were eating well. What's your take on Dangler? Dangler's had Rodia sussed from day one, saw the potential here, saw who he could use and who he'd have to lose, hung the mayor out to dry and took over his still, tricked all the farmers into changing their crops, buddied up with Gecko at the bank, and got him to make bullets the only legal tender, so he could take away the ammo we needed to defend ourselves. He's gonna suck on the corpse of this town till it's a bloodless husk. How do you feel about the towers? Those towers were a beacon of hope in this land, and the radio I rigged them to it was our connection with the outside world. Now those coyotes have made them into goddamn gun positions. It's sick. How did Dangler trick the farmers? Dangler told us all farmers he'd pay us big money to grow only agave so he could turn it into tequila. Then, when everybody had agreed and started planning, he told us he'd deposited all the money in our banks at the accounts. But now the Gecko is telling us he's put a hold on withdrawals until the unrest is over. In other words, until we're too weak to fight back. You think Gecko is working with the jerks? He is. I didn't like that guy before the leather jerk showed up. Now I hate him more. Money only goes one way at that bank of his. In. It never comes out. Just you try to make a withdrawal. Never happens. So you don't trust the bank? It's not a bank anymore. It's an ammo dump. I don't know where our cash is. Long gone, I'd guess. But all the bullets the jerks collect at the casino and the front gate are deposited in the safe, stolen from us, so we can't use them to run those thugs out of town. You picked up the radio? Yep. Always been handy with electronics. But those jerks smashed it as soon as they showed up. More of Dangler's scheming. What do you think about the casino? Just another part of Dangler's master plan. The hookers, the games, the drinks, all meant to bleed us of our bullets. If we don't get rid of him and his jerks, they're gonna suck us dry. So you could fix the radio? Well, I'd be happy to fix it for you, but you gotta do something for me first. You have to save Dante Goodman. His wife, Beatrice, and that rat, Dangler, are gonna try to get him to tell her where he's hidden all his money. And once they do, they're gonna kill him. I'm still mad Dante left me for that tramp, but I don't want him to die. If you get him away from that woman, prove to him that she means him harm, then I'll fix that radio for you, but not before. And straight up killing her ain't the answer, not before he knows anyway. If Dante believes Beatrice died an angel, he'll mourn her for the rest of his days, and he'll never come back to... Yeah, okay, I'm selfish. I want him back. What's wrong with that? And he won't come back if he thinks I was telling lies about her all this time. If he knows the truth, he'll come back. So, show him, strangers. Show him. Then I'll fix the radio. You don't like the hookers? Nah. I don't fault them boys and girls. They're caught in the same trap as the rest of us. So you're not going to fix the radio? When you get Dante away from Beatrice, not before. Who's Dante? You don't know him? He owns a good fifth of the farmland in this here crater. Richest farmer in Limbo Town. And I helped him get there. We were married for 20 years. Ran the farm together, lived our lives together, shared a bed together. Then that hussy, Beatrice, came along, sniffing after his money, and it all went to hell. Dante switched teams and I was out in the cold, just like that. Dante left you? I knew Dante played both sides of the fence, but I thought he had taste. That Beatrice is about as classy as a rat sandwich, and about as trustworthy as a horse pebble addict. Well, as mad as I am at Dante for dumping me, I'm worried for him, too. Beatrice is only after his money, and now that she's got Dangler helping her, I don't think he's long for this world. That's why I want you to get him away from her before you make your move. What is horse pebble? If you're lucky if you don't know. It's the drug all the kids are taking these days. Makes them into happy dreamers that ain't got enough energy even to eat. Got enough energy to steal, though, at least when they need their next fix. Then they'll turn on you in a heartbeat. You were together? That's the part I don't get. Me and Dante, we loved the same things. Loved growing things, feeding people, tending to the possums, hard work and simple pleasures. That was us. Then this girl comes along. She didn't want none of that. Hates it. But somehow she wraps him around her little finger, and suddenly he's ashamed of all the simple, beautiful things. What do you think about Beatrice? You know, until I met that woman, I didn't think snakes could have tits. Well, there's a phrase you probably won't hear again.
Oh, this is tequila making? Let me kiss the ground.
Okay, so now we go the other side. And we should meet someone else. An older woman, clothed in rags, her face deeply carved by wind and weather, she mumbles to herself as she works. You don't look like our usual sort of jerk. Hope you're nicer than the ones we got now. Those jerks have left the poor mare caged up on the tower for days. Don't know why they don't let him down, or just kill him. Somebody should do something. What do you know about the jerks? Came down out of the north like some kind of plague. Oh, they promised to help, but they've only made things worse, bringing drugs and whores and sickness, making everybody farm agave instead of some wholesome vegetables and possum. You don't blame him for this? Not really. He's just a natural-born fool. He bought those jerks in his protection against the metal men. Now they've taken over. A poor town. What do you think of the Rodia Towers? Those towers have been the symbol of Rodia's hope since before the apocalypse. Now them leather jerks have turned them into some kind of Golgotha, and they smashed the radio set that used to connect us to the outside world. Have you thought about doing something? Oh no, not me. I'm not a fighter. Not like my husband. But maybe you, or are you just another bunch of jerks? You think the sickness is the jerk's fault? I don't know, but it wasn't here before they got here. My nephew's got it, and I ain't got no idea what to do about it. It's enough to break a weary old heart. All I can do is pray Dr. Hookchata knows what he's doing. You don't like farming agave? That's beside the point. The jerks think they're gonna get rich selling tequila, so they've told everyone to grow agave, and agave ain't good for eating, only good for the still. Damn fools. How are all the field slaves gonna work without any food in their bellies? We'll all be dead, and they'll be broke. So you're a possum farmer now? I've been raising possums since I was younger than you, and thank the Lord for the appetites of that fat monster old bigot. The jerks haven't forced me to stop. He likes possum meat so much I'm selling him a cow every 2 days. Metal men? Robot people, whatever they're called. They're a menace. Some stole possums I was selling. Never get that money back. Not in a million. Why do you think the jerks smashed the radio? To trap us here, to keep us from calling for help, or knowing what's happening to the rest of the world. Who's your husband? He's a traveling gun salesman, Pistol Pete Peterson, he calls himself. He was out on a trip, and I fear the worst has happened to him. What do you think of Dr. Horchata? Don't know what's wrong with his face, but there ain't nothing wrong with his mind. He's the smartest man in Rodia. If anyone can cure us, it's him. What do you think of a big one? That man ain't right in the head. Big as a house, but a mind like a child. Glad he likes my possum steaks, though. It's kept me safe where others have had terrible troubles. We've been traveling with Pete. He's alive and well. He's alive? Well, thank you, strangers. You have set my heart at ease. I feel like I can breathe for the first time in weeks. Well, you tell him, if you see him, that I'm still alive too. Those jerks haven't killed me yet. Okay, so there's a bag of cat litter. How can I help you? What's with the little white possum? Poor thing, not long for this world, I'm afraid. Named him Pogo, and I'm keeping him as a pet. Sure as shooting can't sell him. The cows has got him, and he'd poison anyone who ate him. Gives me someone to talk to, though, what with my husband being away and all. Sell Pogo to us. Butcher him and sell us the meat. What? You want to buy my little Pogo for food? But I told you, he's poisonous. You'd kill anybody you fed him to. Yes, we want to buy him. We want Pogo steaks. Well, he's gonna die soon anyway, and I can't lie and say I don't need the money. Your total is 5 bullets. Alright, stranger. Wait right here, and I'll have your meat for you. But don't say I didn't warn you. You eat him, it's your funeral. Come here, Pogo. Here you go, stranger. Okie dokie. Okay. So, the next part of our adventure. So, I'm guessing we're gonna poison all the bad dudes. Because we got the dodgy bottle of water. We've got the poisoned steaks. So that takes care of Biggin and the Greek. Okay, use the sewer key. And and traverse. Okay. Bag of cat litter. Right, so I'm going to do a quick save. Oh, we got ourselves a fire. Oh. Okay. Poisoned. Oh, nice. And there we go. Right. Now, I think... unless it's Rose. Oh no, she's a surgeon. Hang on. That's the Ag Center serum. Antibiotics, removes disease. Anti-venom. All venom effects. Okay. Is that on theirs? Yes. Do it again. There we go. Upchucker. Brawling. Basically a hollowed out bowling ball with a handle on the inside. The Upchucker is like a boxing glove from hell. One gut punch from this baby is guaranteed to make any opponent chuck his biscuits to the 4 winds. 60% chance to apply vomiting. Gilla meat, human food, human hand. Okay. Right. Oh. Yeah, we're not we're not doing that. And that's why I did the, well, that's not really the quick save. Reason I did the quick save. I did the quick save so that I could redo it if I failed the check, but I didn't. Okay.
So, this is where they keep all the bullets? They must be loaded. Haha. Get it?
Why am I laughing? That was rubbish. But that is where we're going to save, and unfortunately that is going to be the end of the episode. We have still got a fair amount to do in Rodia. Hopefully we're done with talking and we're now just going to start doing stuff. Actually get some stuff going on. But we've got a few things to do going forward still. Thank you for hanging out. Don't forget to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel, ticking the bell so you know when new videos go live. In the description is a link to the channel Discord. Feel free to come and talk about the games you're playing, the games I'm playing, games in general. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.